Hey YouTube, this is Donald, and today I'm gonna review, finally, the Nintendo Switch. I finally got this for Christmas, so yeah. Now, the Switch came out by Nintendo this year, in 2017, by Nintendo in March 2017. At first it was hard to come by, but now I finally got mine. Right here. So, let's get into it. Let's open the box. Here it is. Now, so you're wondering, where's the console? It's the tablet screen, right? This is the console. As you can see, it's got its own screen. You can also play this on the TV by putting this thing into the dock, which I'll show you in a moment. But this screen can only display 720p, by the way, while on TV mode it displays it up to 1080p. On top, it's got an on-off switch, a volume dial, I guess, a fan right here, and a headphone jack, and a game cartridge slot. Underneath, it's got an AC adapter port, and on the back it's got a kickstand, and that's where the SD card would go. That's your only means of memory cards for the Switch. Here's the two Joy-Cons. It's got analog sticks on them, which clicks, but there's not a whole lot of travel on them, which is kind of crappy, actually. Now that I think about it, it's got the bumper button and the trigger button. It's got a directional buttons and a square shape button, which I don't know what that does. It's got an analog stick. It's got a minus button that helps it unlock and slide off or slide on. While this other Joy-Con has the same thing, except it's got A, B, Y, X, and it's got a plus button to do the same thing. And I don't know what this does. It's got an analog stick. Now, these Joy-Cons are not only controllers, they're actually motion controllers, much like the Wii remotes, except no sensor bar is required, which is kind of cool, actually. Here's the rest of the stuff. Here's the HDMI cable. Now, the game can only display up to 1080p on TV mode, while on portable mode it only displays it in 720p, which honestly the 720p mode works better. Now, here's the sleeves for the Joy-Cons that has a wristband, that has a wrist strap. You slide these on and you can use them as average motion controllers. Here's the AC adapter. It's the box-shaped plug. Man, we live in the year 2017 and Nintendo couldn't figure out that stuff like that takes too much room. And it's got the grip controller where you slide the Joy-Cons on. There's also charging versions of these, but I never got this charging version, but all I got is this. And here's the other one. Here's the manual that explains everything to get it up and running. And anyway, it's got HDMI. Just give me a moment to take out this. Hold on. Here's the dock itself. I'm not going to open these things because I just wanted to make it stay looking nice. But inside of this, it's got USB ports, HDMI cable, and an AC adapter port somewhere. And this is also where you put the tablet screen into, so that way you can switch it to TV mode. They don't call it Nintendo Switch for nothing. Yeah, it's like they don't call it the Nintendo Switch for nothing. But anyway, now the Switch, here's how to set it up. And it's just, on the box it's got instructions how to set it up. These things do run on batteries, except for the dock. That needs an AC adapter to work. You can't switch the batteries, you have to recharge them. But anyway, sorry about I covered the camera. But anyway, yeah, like I said, if you're gonna buy the Switch, make sure you get, and if you don't want your screen scratched on this thing, make sure you don't get the cheaper version, otherwise it'll melt into the screen if you overheat it. Get the expensive type of screen protector if you're gonna protect the screen from getting scratched from this thing, which tends to not melt on the screen like that. Otherwise, that'll be a real problem and cause damage. So anyway, let me show you the 2 games that I got with it. Now the Switch doesn't usually come with games, so you have to buy them separately. Here's the 2 games I got for it. Here's the popular one, which is which is one of the most iconic Nintendo Switch games, called The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, and another one called ARMS. The 2 best games for this console is the Zelda game and Super Mario Odyssey, but unfortunately I don't have that game. All I got was these 2. But that's okay. I'll get Super Mario Odyssey one day, and when I do, I might review it. But anyway, this is a really popular console, I gotta say. It really made a big impact. So big that stores back then couldn't keep the system in stock. So yeah, in conclusion, if you like Nintendo, if you like what you see here, definitely get this console. It's a really awesome, it's a damn good console. It's an awesome, in fact, it's more than good, it's awesome. I mean, sure, it may not be as good as 4K, but yet there's still some cool things that can be achieved with the hardware, with the resolutions that it does have. Most likely the 720p mode works better with the games better than its 1080p counterpart. You know, to help the graphics look better. So anyway, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and like the video, and yeah, I'll see you on the next video. This is me, signing off.